Welcome to the Cult Classic Horror Show. Every week, you can have the conversations you've always wanted to have about the films you love.
Shut up!
We're gonna get you. Not another peep.
Get rid of your distractions and prepare yourself.
Then lock your door. 5, 6, gonna crucifix.
You got a big surprise coming to you. You're not going anywhere.
Welcome everybody to the Cult Classic Horror Show. Danny Bonin here.
Scotty Bonin with you guys.
We are
the Blood Brothers.
And
the Rob.
Oh, so sexy.
O'Neill. O'Neillio.
Children of the Corn, 1984.
Outlander!
We have your
Outlander!
We have your woman!
She lives, Outlander.
Outlander!
This movie just makes
I love
me
Malachi.
not trust my children at all.
Not at all.
No.
It just makes me want to beat up a bunch of kids if they start to try to kill me.
I would just, I mean, at the same time, you don't want to kill a bunch of kids for any drastic reason. But at the same time, if I was that adult, I would have just been just fucking devastating
Bert
children
was playing
left
it easy.
and right.
He was playing it cautiously because he didn't know what the hell was going on.
I'd be like, oh,
man,
hell no. And I just grab something solid and start taking heads off.
If I see a huge Shaun White come at me with a knife, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, if I see a 7-foot tall ginger with a machete.
7 foot tall redheaded guy coming at me. He looks like our high school friend, Sean Freaking, by the way. Well, he's more than a high school friend. He's a good friend.
Oh, he's more than a friend to Scotty.
Oh, yes. He's more than a friend.
More.
Those gingers, man, they'll get you. I had a nightmare about him.
I've never read the book on this one.
Neither have I.
But it's not a bad movie. It's not very exciting or intimidating because in the end they are just children.
Yeah.
like that mechanic. I mean, that's probably why they didn't show you. Some of the deaths and stuff like that, because that old man would have just went ham on those little 80-pound children.
He would have just fucking. Oh yeah.
But he had like a big long wrench, and there was like 6 of them with knives in the garage, and they were hiding from him, so they're probably a little more quicker. But you know, what can you do?
They are just children. You thump one of them with a tire iron, the rest are going to run away.
Yeah, and they're probably going to cry.
They're not going to want none of that.
Hey, well, Courtney Gaines, who played Malachi, was 19 in this. And obviously Isaac, played by...
Franklin?
John Franklin.
John Franklin.
He's obviously a little shorter in real life, but he was 24 years old.
Yeah, he had to have had a disease or something.
His face looked older though. Like he had a little scar on his chin.
Well, look how short he is, and listen to how he talks.
Yeah, he reminds me of another actor. Like I'm trying to think.
It's probably the kid from the remake of The Omen.
Yeah, well, he looks like him too, but I'm thinking of a different actor. I will find him because he looks just like him. But yeah, he did a pretty good job though. I thought the John Franklin that played Isaac did a pretty good job of. I mean, his voice was a little nasally and kind of funny at times, but you know, he did a pretty good job with his dialogue.
I speak to the one between the rows, and I do his will.
Who walks behind the rows? Get it right.
Yeah, he walks behind the rows.
I don't think Rob watched this movie.
I did, and I fell asleep twice, but I did watch it.
He who walks behind the rows seeth all.
Maybe I didn't watch every little itty bitty tiny scene, but basically I watched it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Basically.
I know that Sarah Connor was in it.
Yep. Sarah
And
Connor
looking-
was in it.
Linda Hamilton.
And looking good.
Yeah, she was looking young.
She wasn't looking as haggard as she does in Terminator 2.
No, it was probably like, I think she did this and then had like a decade of drinking and like out of work acting, and
Seemed like she had a decade of drinking and riding on Harleys and smoking cigarettes.
oh, I'm sure
That's what it was.
She's
Wearing-
definitely,
I think
definitely a smoker.
I think it was also wearing jean jackets. I think you don't even have to smoke. I think if you just
Yeah.
wear a jean jacket every day, you start to get smoker's face.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, yeah. You don't even have to smoke a cigarette. As long as you wear the jean jacket,
Yeah, every
you'll
day.
develop smoker's face.
y'all don't rock the jean jacket in
used
in
to-
Colorado.
I used to
No.
rock a. Didn't I have like a Fat Farm one or something?
I don't know.
never
Probably.
wore it.
God,
That was so bad.
forbid. You have a jean jacket, Rob, down in Tallahassee?
Oh, no, we never.
Oh, well, then what?
Well, no, I'm just curious. It's cold in Colorado. I figured
no.
you'd mix it up a little bit with your outerwear.
No.
You know, maybe like a starter jacket one day and like a leather jacket, or maybe something
Look,
suede, and then
Look,
you know,
we're not fancy enough to have starter. I always had Logo 7 jacket.
Logo 7 jacket
The rip-off of starter.
with your South Pole and your Jinkos.
Yeah.
No, Logo 7 was before that. That was when I was wearing, like, slick pants. Remember slick pants that were, like,
Oh yeah,
insulated?
slick pants. You wore those.
Oh no, we never had any insulated pants.
You like wore
Slick
those.
pants? You didn't have a slick pants?
You
No,
wear
we
those
didn't
like
have
on
slick
soccer
pants.
days, like cold soccer days.
Oh,
and
you didn't
stuff.
have slick pants when you were little?
Oh no.
Oh man,
You
it's
played
like
soccer, you'd wear
it's like
them.
if you ever pulled him inside out or put him in the dryer, you were fucked. Like to get him straight back out again and all. I don't know. Slick pants, dude. Slick pants.
I had to check them out. That was just wasn't happening
I
for
think
me.
we call them slick pants. I mean, I don't think the whole world called them slick
I
pants.
think the whole world called them slick pants. I think
Talking like Adidas windbreaker pants.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
but they had like
Exactly.
pants.
they would have like like a windbreaker outer shell, but then they'd have like a thin cotton inner shell lining. You know.
I guess I know what you're talking about, but no, I never had a pair of those. I had buddies that had like some of those that had the buttons all down one side. They were like
yeah.
tearaways.
Yeah, I had a pair of tearaways, but before that was the slick pants, and they had like elastic on the bottom so that they just like were just hugging your shins tighter than a fucking. I got nothing, but they
Yeah,
were tight. They were hugging them
I
tight.
understand. Yeah. So yeah,
I did appreciate the like absolute late 70s, early 80s cars and stuff in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
that
Just like these yellow on brown, awful looking vehicles through this whole movie.
What was the car that Burt was driving? That Burt and Vicky were in.
Oh,
I read it.
it's probably like some old Mercury.
it's in
or something.
IMDb. I read. I forgot what it was.
Yeah,
though.
it's Linda Hamilton and Peter Horton is his name. And I actually recognize him. He's actually in Grey's Anatomy and a couple other things.
You watch Grey's Anatomy.
And my wife watches it, and your wife does too. You
Yeah,
know that.
I don't watch it though.
Well, I get caught up with it in it sometimes.
I don't even watch it ever.
Yeah.
Danny's a man. He walks out of the room when that comes on.
Yeah, or I just don't pay attention.
Oh, and Linda Hamilton was 28 in this, so she's looking pretty good, and she was 36 in Terminator. So yeah, that's some
36.
Oh, 36 in Terminator.
Yeah, but
Not bad.
36 in jean jacket years is like 55.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because there were definitely spots in Terminator to wear the original one to where she
Kind of looks like Kirstie Alley now. I mean, they kind of look
bit.
similar. Yeah. But
Kirsty.
Kirsty. It's
Oh,
me. It's Uncle Frank, Kirsty.
it's Uncle Frank.
Stupid fucking.
Oh yeah, here it is. Burt and Vicky's car is a 1977 Buick LeSabre Limited.
Oh God. It's so
LeSabre
good.
Limited.
Car was that
Yellow.
car actually distracted me in the movie at how hideously terrible that car is.
I'd drive it.
He kept peeling out and like you get to like hear the sound effects, the peel out sound effects, but it really wasn't going with the tires.
And then the car is disabled with corn.
Yeah, that's what that's one of my third notes here. Why do they put corn stalks everywhere? And who does it? Who does
they're
it?
definitely magical corn stalks because like it completely killed It completely killed the motor, transmission, whatever. They completely disassembled an entire car with corn.
That's what how does that happen?
This is
I'm sure there are like Black Ops special agents that could not like take a car down with corn.
No, the corn did it themselves. I'm wondering,
Jason Bourne. We need you to disarm this car.
Yeah, put some corn husks in it
with corn. No, sorry, can't
impossible.
Be done. So,
I want to know if the corn
disarming cars with corn.
I want to know if the corn appears itself or if the kids are like placing the corn.
What
do we know? Do we have thoughts on that?
I've seen this movie a couple of times. Do they ever explain like the significance of the corn?
No, like every single room abandoned in that town has corn husks all over it. So did the corn just seep in like what? I'm trying to think. Like what's a movie where the landscape is like taking over? I'm trying to think of
Evil Dead.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but no,
like crusting over everything.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's
I'm like thinking of a movie. I can't think of it.
Isn't it The Ruins?
No, it's not. I'm thinking of like an older movie, maybe.
What about? Well, the only thing I can think of that I just actually watched it today was Creep Show, where Stephen King, Jodie Verrill, gets like just wrapped up in like ferns and stuff.
With like the grass and stuff.
It's Creep Show.
Well, Stephen King's in that scene. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. I mean,
So is that what the corn is like?
I understand like maybe like the significance of like the corn fields because, it's secluded. It walks behind the rows or whatever. Like, I understand that, but like
it walks behind the rows. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
The other part about that is like once all the adults are gone, everybody's gone, the town is wiped out. Wouldn't it just be cool with not having to be stuck behind the rows anymore? Or is it actually like the corn is evil? Somebody who's read this book needs to let us know, is the corn itself evil?
There is he who walks behind the rows is something. What the hell is he? What is it?
Seeth all. It looks like a tremor at first coming in like the dirt. And then
you must mean a graboid?
A graboid. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
and then it like
we don't know what you're talking about unless
comes
you tell
out.
us, Scotty. We're not mind readers.
And then it comes out of but we don't really see it. There's just like, it was the bad special effects mixed with CGI.
I can just picture Michael Gross mowing down all the kids with a semi-automatic fucking gun.
Michael Gross.
The graboids are here.
Oh yeah, from
Tremors
with an elephant gun. Yeah. So here's who John Franklin looks like. Cameron Bright. Recognize that kid?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's in Ultraviolet. He's in like the Twilights and stuff, and he's in Running Scared. Don't you think so, Rob? Cameron Bright, the kid kind of looks like him.
I'm trying to picture him in my head.
Yeah, he's in like Ultraviolet. He's in Running Scared. He's in Twilight Saga.
Okay, yeah, I can see it.
He kind of looks like him, a little bit. Yeah. Anyways,
I did watch a movie with that guy, Jason Clarke. He's pretty good.
Oh yeah, he is great.
What movie?
Winchester.
Oh yeah. I just don't need to watch that.
Well,
good.
I guess we can talk about that at the end, but we'll
get there.
I'll have to grill you about that.
So yeah, I don't understand. There's just not. I'm sure if we read the book, maybe there's a lot more explanation. But in this film, you just who is he who walks behind the rows? How did he get there? Why does he have an influence on these kids? Where did Isaac come from? Is he someone's child?
Well, it seems like they're like reversing the Bible, and it has some religion to it too. And they're harping and they're sacrificing blood in the church.
Christianity, but then they put a twist in it. I don't know.
And they sacrifice blood and put the pentagram on the guy's chest, and they go and they drink the blood, and then they're saying all this religious lingo, all like professionally.
It seems out of the blue.
Makes you want to start a cult because it seems fairly easy.
It's like a cult. It is a cult.
Yeah.
If you could convince them that corn is your or this invisible thing behind the corn is your new messiah, I think we could probably start a cult fairly simple.
Let's do it. Except if I were the teenager, I'd just be banging all the time.
Yeah. Oh,
exactly. But it doesn't seem. It seems like, honestly, like, okay, these kids, they decided to listen to who is the ringleader? It's not Malachi.
Isaac.
Isaac. That's right. They decided to listen to him because don't know. And it just seems to be a lot. It just seems to be a lot worse now. Like, they're obviously, because there's children. There's no like council board or any kind of votes happening here or anything. And I'm sure a lot of them are like, well, we kind of had it pretty good with our parents.
Yeah.
Like this whole being eaten by a graboid in a cornfield is not really working for us anymore.
Malachi's just angry because no one will sleep with him because his teeth stick out farther than his nose does.
Yeah.
Do you think that?
Man?
That's because of some kind of like secret affections that he may have toward Isaac? Isaac doesn't really show him a lot of attention. Malachi's supposed to be like his number dose. And when he brought those kids back who were they were in trouble because they were playing Monopoly.
Yeah.
And
they're playing games.
Isaac was like, look, they're cool. I'm going to let them go. Malachi didn't want it. And Isaac basically kind of put him in his place. I think it really upset Malachi. Yeah,
well, it's because Isaac didn't said she was okay because she had the vision. She can see things that are in the future.
Malachi's dreaming of those sweet, soft lips pursed around his nutsack.
Exactly.
Whose sweet, soft lips? Isaac's?
Oh,
man, yeah.
Malachi, come over here so I can put my lips on your penis.
That's so close to the voice.
That was a good voice, yeah.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Get him now. Get him now.
Oh, God.
You do not disobey me.
This was this movie was a struggle for me. And I like Stephen King. And I remember watching this movie multiple times.
Yeah, I saw it a lot growing up too.
And my son came home from school and I was watching it. And he literally was just, what's happening? And I had to be like, look, there's a thing. It's behind the corn. It's up to no good most of the time. I don't know what to tell you. He's like, this isn't scary.
No.
It's like, no, it's really not. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, little boy.
Oh, Judd.
Oh no,
Judd, you son of a gun. How'd he get in here?
You're quite a handsome little boy. I got one.
I'm not a boy. I'm 23.
I got
24.
one. I just got to ask you a question. I got to ask you a question.
What's that, Judd?
What is it?
What is
Have you ever tried aged skin prunes?
What is that even?
I like your lips pursed on some aged skin prunes.
That's just no. Somebody needs to take Judd back to the hospital. Come on, Judd. It's time to go back now.
Okay.
Come on, Judd. Get the heck out of here.
Do we have any trivia on this movie?
Yeah, I got a little bit of trivia here.
Apparently, that Isaac was like 24 years old. Oh, we already said that.
Yeah, he was. So I guess I can kind of go from like the beginning. So Stephen King, the film rights optioned to Hal Roach Studios, and Stephen King wrote the first script based on his own short story. Hal Roach did not, and his executives did not want to use King's script, so hence George Goldsmith was hired to rewrite it, which he wrote this one. Goldsmith says King's script was started with 35 pages of Bert and Vicky arguing in a car, so he decided to tell the story visually through the eyes of two new characters, which were the two children, Job and Sarah, the little kids. King was unhappy with the changes, but Hal Roach went with Goldsmith anyways. Hal Roach eventually sold the project to New World Pictures, who decided to go with Goldsmith's script too. Although they tried to remove Goldsmith's name from the credits in favor of King, but that obviously didn't happen either. But yeah, it's still based on his book.
I know that the book that it's in, Night Shift, is on the dashboard of the car at one point.
Working on a night shift.
Yeah, you see in Bert and Vicky's car in the Buick, Stephen King's short story collection, in which Night Shift.
I don't know if all you guys caught up on Stranger Things, but the kid in the beginning that runs away then instantly gets killed and ran over.
Oh, that was pretty gruesome, actually.
Yeah, he looks
Whoa, spoilers.
it's in the beginning.
I've not seen this.
He got the sickle, man. He got the sickle to the throat.
Are you I'm talking about what happened in Children of the Corn. See, Rob didn't watch the movie.
I did, but you brought up Stranger Things. I know nothing about Stranger.
Yeah. I'm just saying that kid who died in the beginning of Children of the Corn, that part you did not see because you didn't watch the movie.
No, I did. I thought you meant a kid died in the beginning
no.
of Stranger Things.
He looks like 11 in Stranger Things, which is a girl technically, but.
Oh, he's in Stranger Things?
No. He looks like the girl playing 11 in Stranger Things. They look almost exactly
Yeah, he does
alike.
kind of. Except he has longer hair.
Yeah, well, 11 gets hair in the second season.
Yeah, that's right.
So
I still don't understand who gets sliced with a sickle and then is just wandering out into traffic.
Well, he doesn't know what to do.
It's the boy. He's running away. He's like Job and Sarah's friend, and they're like looking out for him. He's running away.
They weren't looking out for him very well when he got cut by a 9.5 foot tall ginger.
And it's kind of funny because you're
feet
exactly right.
tall.
He's tall though.
He's at least 8 3/4.
He's got that knife in his sheath, all slick. But he's like the only way, and they're like, "You're going through the cornfield." It's like that's the only way to go. I'm like, no, you're gonna get
there's
sliced.
roads and trails, and I'm sure there are many different ways to go.
And
then also, I will say, as much as I am ripping on this movie now because it was completely boring, for me at least, at least we had a lot of the Domus.
That's my other note. That's my other note. It's a bunch of Omen music.
He grabs the knife as he's reaching for the knife. Dominus Exos. It's like, okay. It's like if anybody, it's like bad shit's gonna happen. I got a real good feeling about it.
Yeah, this must have.
The soundtrack or the composing in this movie really sold it out.
Do we remember when the Omen was filmed, or are they around the same time?
Omen was, I think, mid 70s.
I think that must be a popular. Yeah, I think it was mid 70s. You're right. And this was like 84.
Yeah, this was 84, and the Omen was 1976. So
if you want to bend those teeth back in, I could do it with just takes a hard penis.
With a sickle.
Just takes a hard penis.
Sickle.
With a couple pumps, bend them right back in.
You get away from here, you old
Outlander!
Outlander!
Why are they calling them Outlanders?
I don't know.
Because
that's their word
he's
for
an Outlander.
out-of-towners.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, this is the only time I have ever heard Outlander used, except for, I guess, there's that TV show Outlander
I've never
about
seen it.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like William Wallace and shit.
It's something they use in Nebraska, in Gatlin, Nebraska. It's a thing.
It's just a bunch of corn huskers out there screaming Outlander at all the.
Outlander!
I'd say that there's tourists, but there's no possible way there's actually.
I think Gatlin, Nebraska is a fictional town too.
I didn't really understand the whole road sign debacle thing.
Well, I think the kids were pointing them to Gatlin.
But I thought the kids didn't want them to come, and they told...
Yeah, I did. I was really confused with that.
Yeah, he was like, tell the old man, he knows what to do. Like, to tell him to go away.
Yeah, see? Yeah, tell him, see?
Yeah, he's a mix between...
Well, yeah.
He's a mix between a munchkin and a 1950s, speakeasy.
Yeah. He's the mayor of Munchkin City. Yeah.
See here, follow that yellow brick road. See here.
Yeah. And then they,
yeah, see, you tell the mayor over there, see, that I'm not gonna
the mayor
I'm not gonna pay
City.
any taxes on this bootleg hooch.
In the city of the land of Oz,
we welcome you most regally.
But we've got to verify it legally.
Oh my God!
Oh, there's so many munchkins in this.
If she is verily
is morally, ethically,
undeniably, and reliably dead.
Please tell me that
the yellow brick road.
Lyrics Googled.
All the yellow brick road.
No,
we don't.
No, I played the barrister of Munchkin City when I was 11 years old.
I played the mayor of Munchkin City when I was 11 years old.
And then
it's just a whole different place. This Colorado is.
And then I've also played the Tin Man,
theater.
And I've also played the Scarecrow.
I've played the lion twice, and I've played a tree and a crow. Yep,
you played a tree and a crow.
Yep, and then an Ozian and a snowman.
And then after that, As coroner, I must confer, I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really quite
Sincerely dead. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Okay, we'll.
All right, sorry.
Okay.
I am so ready for the Wizard of Oz memes.
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the land of the Lollipop Guild.
Hey, it all relates because you know,
We want to
it's how
welcome you
Isaac.
to
It's Isaac's a
Munchkin
munchkin.
Okay, we better
Well,
get back on with this.
He's probably not legally a monk.
He might be. Did you see how short he was compared to Malachi?
And he was what, 25?
24.
24 years old. He has to have some kind of disease to be. He's like, he has whatever the lady from Poltergeist has.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Don't you think?
House is clear.
Okay, so
His house is clear.
Paul, what's the heck? John Franklin he
John
goes
Paul,
by.
George, and Ringo.
John Franklin goes by, but his real name is John Paul Salapatik. He was born, suffered from a growth hormone deficiency. As a result, his height,
Don't believe it.
his adult height is barely 5 feet,
Ooh.
or roughly 150 centimeters.
How big is his penis?
Is he still with us?
His penis is 150 centimeters. Yes. No.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's still with us. He's 58 years old. He lives in Illinois. He's
Damn.
an actor and a teacher. He still acts. See, the last thing he did was in 2015 that I see here.
Really? So he's more active than Thornberry.
Yeah, he definitely
Possibly. We don't know. Thornberry could be acting under an alias.
That's
that
true.
We're not aware of.
I think the alias is Kevin Costner.
I'm not.
I think he just has the makeup department come in, and I think they're one and the same.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not even. I'm not even gonna respond to that.
No, he actually he has something in 2018. He has something going on right now.
Who does?
The
Thornberry?
John Franklin.
Oh, I meant Thornberry.
I was gonna say, please tell me Thornberry has something going on right now.
Yeah, his bitch in high school reunion, and he's got to pull up his Corvette.
He played.
I'm sure it's not a Corvette. It's a Camaro, but I'm sure it's
Camaro.
sweet.
Yeah, you're right.
He tells everybody it's a Corvette, and then they're like, "I thought you said you had a Corvette." He's like, "No. I said Camaro."
Yeah,
he stole.
they're-
Yeah.
he's got to wash it.
They're easily confused with
He's got to wash it and wax it on the front lawn before he takes it to the 50-year high school reunion.
Guaranteed. He stole the decal from the other Camaro or the Corvette and put it on his car. So he was actually John Franklin was in Star Trek Voyager as Kip too. So he's been in a few things. Shake. Children of the Corn. He's in
What are these?
One to Come Up.
What do these kids eat? I've never seen them eat anything in this
Corn.
whole movie.
Is it just
They
corn?
just eat corn the whole time.
They have to eat corn.
It turns out that the one that walks behind the rows is just a giant Indian.
How do these
Yeah.
kids take care of themselves?
Teaching them how to make giant corn.
Are you making a Dane Cook reference? Trying to
Of course I'm
use it
making-
as your
of
own?
course- No, I knew somebody would eventually pick up.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
What, are you going to teach us to make giant corn?
Yeah.
Giant corn. So
Whatever happened to poor Dane Cook?
I have not seen him
often
in a while.
wondered that. Yeah, often wondered that.
R.I.P. Dane Cook, right?
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah.
So Isaac and Malachi get this revolution of kids together. They sacrifice all the adults in this cornfield.
Was there not one adult that could straight up murder a bunch of kids?
Yeah, that's
There was
what,
a cop where they called him the Blue Man.
Yeah.
I hope he took at least 2 or 3 of them down with him.
Yeah,
he had to have.
He was the one that tried to burn down the field, but the he who walks behind the rows got him.
Well, Malachi stopped him.
Oh yeah, that's right. Malachi stopped him. But don't you think someone like the news or media or someone in the town or in the state of Nebraska or in the nation would have found out all these kids killed these adults and come to stop them or
mean, if we're going to start making a list,
yeah,
of things,
we better not. We better not.
because I got questions.
Yeah.
I should just read the book.
You just can't do that. You got to use your imagination.
I am pleasantly happy to hear that it's not King's adaptation, really, for the most part.
Yeah.
He didn't like it, and that it is a short story because, there's not a lot to this.
Yeah, it was
It's
just
like,
based on. It was based on the novel, but yeah.
There's
on King.
these kids that really like corn. hanging around Nebraska. They're pretty bored. And they start a cult and murder all the adults. It's like, I'm not sure if there's really enough there. Like,
I like corn when I was in middle school.
But they didn't explain anything. They didn't explain, like, why the corn.
Are you ready?
Corn. Oh, yeah.
Rob never listened to corn.
Time.
I'm
so blind.
I could see, I'm going blind. I could see, I'm going blind.
Place inside my veins.
Oh, God. That's when Korn got, like, worse. Their first album was semi-acceptable. And from there on.
The first album, Life's Peachy, was good. Follow the Leader was okay.
No, it wasn't.
Follow the Leader was obnoxious. It was on the radio all the time.
Oh, yeah. That's when they sold out. Korn.
That's when they sold out. Korn. Didn't their bassist find religion?
Fieldy?
I think one of them did. Like, didn't one of them become a minister or
I don't
something?
even know. His name is Fieldy. How fucking stupid is that?
Fieldy, yeah.
I can't stand new metal anymore. Sorry for you listeners that like new metal. I can't do it.
Is new metal even still a thing anymore?
Sorta. Even if it's not still a thing, I can't go back to old bands I used to like and like them. I don't know what. Like, not all old bands, obviously. That's not a blanket statement. But I liked that new metal for a while. Like, you could lump in some Korn and like Chimera and like Mudvayne and
Mudvayne is awesome.
You could even lump in Slipknot with that. Like, I used to be in love with all those bands, and now when I try to listen to them, I'm like, this is straight garbage.
Oh, I still jam to Mudvayne and Slipknot.
Can't do it. I have to be.
I cannot
like
listen
Slipknot.
to Limp Bizkit or Linkin Park anymore. I cannot deal with either of those bands.
I can't do Linkin. I never could do Linkin Park. It's for me. I think I've said this. It's got to be one extreme or the other. I either got to have my like alternative. It's not like trying to be heavy, like Weezer or Nirvana. Like, I like that stuff. I don't like bands that are almost sound like they're trying to be heavy. When you could just go fucking listen to like Nails or some thrash grind death, and you're like, this is fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Not Mudvayne trying to scream in the chorus. You know what I mean? It's like, this is not it.
Yeah, or you know.
But I understand some people don't like to get that hardcore. They aren't down with the grind.
You can still.
Or the death metal
I can
or
still
whatever.
jam to Mudvayne Dig. It's still great. It's still
But you have to admit, Rob, if you're like, oh, I gotta get pumped and like listen to some heavy shit, you don't go to Mudvayne. You go to Thy Art Is Murder.
Yes, I do go to Thy Art Is Murders. Yeah. Thy Art Is Murder
for
is
sure.
incredible.
Good shit.
Thy Art Is Murder. And Upon a Burning Body.
You should also
those are my two.
If you like those two,
great stuff.
You should listen to Slaughter to Prevail. They sound a lot like both of those.
Yeah,
I had to check them out.
Slaughter to Prevail.
Those are definitely my two.
That's the band we opened for from Russia.
They were freaking awesome.
I guess the singer's like a mini celebrity. Has like a YouTube channel where he does covers.
He does covers
songs
and stuff. Yeah,
but you should check him out. Slaughter to Prevail.
I had to check that out.
Question me not, Malachi. I act according to his will. Oh my God!
Sorry to cut you off. I didn't do it. The fucking sound.
The
It's
sound
a
did
halftime.
it. Yeah, sorry. The
We
sound
all heard
heard
it.
that.
We were all
God,
there.
Yeah,
killed
we're all
my
right here.
ears.
It's just,
Definitely not added in post.
No, definitely not.
It was little Isaac that got me.
Yeah. That means it's time for the
Horror halftime.
We got some more participation. Not
Participants.
Not quite as much as last week because everyone's bickering over Rob Zombie and Rob and all these ridiculous
There are
posts.
some. I want to just give a big thank you and shout out to Lance Dale. I'm drawing a blank on a lot of other ones, but there are
Aston's,
so many.
Aston's video was ridiculously funny.
Is
Aston-
so good.
yeah,
It
Aston's
was
video
so
was awesome.
it was so poorly made that it was so funny. I just loved it. If you have not seen the video, anyone listening to this, you absolutely have to go to the Cult Classic Horror group. I don't even know what you do. You just search for like Rob. I don't even know what it's under, but it's literally a video from Blade.
Probably sure to,
But the
sure
heads
Aston.
are replaced with Rob and Sherry Moon Zombie and Ty and a couple people. So gotta watch it.
Yeah, I got to give a big shout out to Lance Wagner, Lance Dale, Christopher Allen, Scott Ellswick. It's a really long name. Fix it. Ty and Draco, of course, Freddie Torres. There's just so many that, but I guess me becoming an administrator has triggered some kind of revolution. That was all these zombie fans are coming out. I will ban you this week. This week was a trial.
No.
I'm going to let you have your fun, but there will be bans.
There will not be bans.
There will be bans. Don't listen.
If Rob bans you, message me and I will
There will
re-add
be
you.
metal bans. Yeah. No bans.
I will ban you from messaging Danny as well as ban you from the group.
And then I will take Rob's privileges away until he learns how to wield his power.
Rob, why is the group down to 1,200 people?
Because there's too many Rob Zombie fans in there.
They're all hilarious. They're all really good. It's awesome to have fans that listen to the podcast and that get the running joke and have a good time.
It is.
It really makes what we do much more fun when we can jump on the group and see that people listen to me run my bullshit and start to call me out.
Well, and we appreciate
I thoroughly enjoy it.
We appreciate it too, because then it creates awareness in the group about the podcast. Because not all them motherfuckers in there even realize we have a podcast.
Yeah.
So keep it up, making memes.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Vids, making memes.
So much.
Hashtag the horror halftime. Keep doing it.
I'm going to put it out there that it's officially done. 100%. Jennifer Tilly is much hotter than Danielle Harris.
I don't know.
Maybe in her prime.
I'm just not sure.
In her prime.
In her prime, yes.
Danielle Harris looks like Joseph Gordon-Levitt, okay?
But he's not bad looking.
I could argue that.
He's not bad looking. I'm sorry. Jennifer Tilly's a woman, and Danielle Harris is a 13-year-old boy. I'm sticking to it.
I am going to put it out there that if both were laying in front of me spread eagle, I think I'd go with Danielle Harris.
Yeah.
I think I would.
Well, right now, yeah, because she's a lot younger.
Oh no, not even right now. Jennifer Tilly knows.
I'm not into the Cougars. She knows things.
She knows how to get you going.
She's like Stifler's mom.
Yeah. She can hit your spot.
Yes.
All right, we're still in the horror halftime here. I haven't named the winner yet, so let's.
There's a lot of good ones.
Named the winner from last week, which should have
this
been
week
me.
again.
A lot of good ones. Where's
the cocaine?
No one knew per se, but a lot of participation, and so we're just going to pick our favorite, or what was one of our favorites. It's close. It was close,
really close.
But I think our collective favorite who wins. So our horror freak of the week is Curtis Stalenhoff.
Curtis Stalenhoff, yes.
Or Huff, or Hef, however you say it. I know, I'm pretty sure you won like a month ago and I sent you a shirt, but shoot us a message again and I'll send you some stickers this time so that you got.
Does anyone know how to
stick those up?
Bury a career in this cemetery?
That one was awesome. That is our favorite meme, although my close second was Lansdale's When You Haven't Screamed Mom for 5 minutes. And
that was great.
Yeah, I love that one. So,
yeah.
Close second, Lansdale. But Curtis Stalenhoff, you are the horror freak of the week.
Awesome.
Again, shoot us a message, and I'll send you some stickers. Before we wrap up Horror Halftime, I do want to... I saw that one of our patrons and longtime supporters, Carmelo Chimera, if you guys haven't seen him in the group, he has a comic book shop, and he's having a Kickstarter.
Ooh.
Right now. It's going on right now. Actually, I should have looked up the link. Maybe one of you guys can while I'm talking. He posted on his page that there's a Kickstarter for his comic book shop, so you guys should all support that. You should go in there. They want to make some shirts and some awesome shit, and he's a cool guy. So check it out.
If you go onto Facebook and you look, I do believe he has a group, Chimera Comics is the Facebook group.
Yeah.
And all the information will be there. And then also, if you're into comics and that sort of thing, you can join his group. It's from what I can tell, it's fairly good. There's a whole bunch of good, kind of like ours. It's fairly active.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about Infinity Stones and stuff.
So check it out. Support the Kickstarter. That's CHIMERA if you're looking.
Yes,
if you're searching
Chimera.
for Chimera Comics. Cool. That concludes the horror halftime.
Yes.
Yes, Outlander.
Outlander, we have your wife. We have your
woman.
We have your woman.
Have your woman, Outlander.
She lives, Outlander. She lives.
She lives. So I thought the diner scene was okay in the beginning when they killed all the adults.
I just gotta
with
go
the
off.
There
sickle.
was so much spilt coffee.
There was so much
It
spilt
was
coffee.
terrifying.
There was a lot. This whole movie was sort of plagued with like not very good effects, especially that horrible digital. What is that yellow fuzzy stuff coming up on him when he's on the cross?
Oh
What is
god!
that?
When Isaac gets like
what is
burned
that
up
supposed to
or
be?
whatever, some kind of laser. It's whatever walks behind the rose. He's coming up his body.
Is that what that is? I mean, it's literally digital mud crawling up his leg.
Could they do CGI back in '84? I mean, what was this
Whatever
stuff?
they did? Like
It was not good. Whatever they did.
who the
No.
who signed off on that? Who actually sat in the editing room and was like, "Yeah, that looks good. Let's do it." That and
Look at this. Look at this electric mud here, Todd.
Yeah.
You said it couldn't. They said it couldn't be done, and then we did it.
Yeah, well, there was, I guess, He Who Walks Behind the Rose was a special effect, and it was accomplished thanks to the device called the turtle, and that was a weird.
Yeah, and I read
don't know
about
if
that.
you wanted me to tell you about that.
I mean,
you
that's
couldn't really tell
that is a practical effect that they did fine on. They turned a wheelbarrow upside down, threw some wheels under it, and dug a trench, and then
That's what the graboid was.
and then put a tarp over this trench with some dirt on top of it, and then ran the wheelbarrow back and forth to show the graboid. But
or the He Who Walks Behind the Rose.
yeah, whatever.
Wouldn't it be awesome if it was a graboid?
I'm
And we
would've
could
been a lot
have,
better.
this
sticking to it.
awesome, like universe changeover.
Yeah. I just don't understand what that was. And then it only got worse with the weird red cloud above the corn. And then when the corn was on fire, that weird red, like, column that was going up. Stuff was bad.
And the corn that was blowing was all green and like lasery.
Yeah, this was bad.
It did not look good.
We've seen
Does
some bad
anybody know
shit.
what the budget and box
It
office
says
was
there on
this
IMDb,
movie?
what does it say, like 3
oh yeah,
or 800 some thousand?
The budget was 800,000 and box office was 14.5 million. So they made a killing. They made a great profit on it for
Good. It's very good.
comparing.
I
those.
mean, I've seen better effects in sketch comedy. Like what was that?
I wonder if I could find out what the effects were.
Is this book good? Like this short? You know what? I thought I've read the Night Shift collection, but maybe I haven't.
I know I've read
'Cause Children of
some
the Corn
it,
is inside of-
like Night Shift had the vampire story in it in the whatever it was in the airport. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And Children of the
Flyer.
Corn originally appeared in the
Yeah,
series,
yeah.
and then it got made into the movie. Well, I mean,
And actually, I probably haven't read it. I just had a movie called Night Shift, and I think it was like four Stephen King shorts into one. And they put it on a movie and called it. Was there even a TV show called Night Shift? Well, I mean,
Maybe
there's
there-
that
maybe-
shitty one, but
Maybe there was a show or a mini series.
I don't think there is. I think there's a shitty show called Night Shift.
Night Shift.
On,
ABC.
It's a doctor show on ABC,
Yeah.
but not having to do with Stephen King. But
Yeah, it's a
I had a
medical
tape.
doctor
I had a
show.
VHS called Night Shift that had like 4 short stories of, short
Sounds
films.
like some kind of seedy, like low budget Cinemax, like softcore porn.
CD.
like seedy, nasty.
Oh, CD. I thought you meant like
Yeah.
CD, compact disc.
DVD, digital video
DVD.
disc. Get your
What was that CD? What was that CD mail order thing where like if you got one?
Columbia House.
Oh, I had a different one. Like if you got one, you just like couldn't stop getting them.
I know.
was that?
Like Columbia House was one of them.
What was the one called that we had? I
International.
thought it started with a B or something. Maybe it was, I don't know.
And you can order like merch from there too, like
Yeah,
shirts
but-
and posters.
Like you order a CD and then they automatically send you one unless you tell them not to that month. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's like
Geniuses.
Yeah, genius.
And you have to call, and it's like pulling your nails to freaking cancel it. You're like, let me transfer you to this person.
Well, that's like Amazon. I've joined I don't know how many Amazon channels now, so like under the guise of watching one movie for free, and then it's like, oh, don't forget, after 7 days you'll have to pay the $4.99 or $10.99. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll cancel it.
Yeah,
way before.
But then you forget.
Well, yeah, then 3 months down the road. I'm like, what the hell? Why the hell do I have the Urban Network channel? I just joined it. I just had to join it because for some reason, Children of the Corn was on the Urban Network channel. This is like the Tyler Perry channel.
Okay.
So
yeah, I would not be. No,
I don't know if I go that far.
I still have Shudder. I have that on all the time. Except I don't ever fucking use it. I need to use it more. It's got some good movies on it.
You need to watch those moves, man.
Luckily, this was on Netflix.
Yeah, this was on Netflix.
If you guys are wanting to watch
this was
it.
on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you do? Rent it?
No, I joined the friggin' Urban Movie channel on Amazon to watch it.
What did you not? Did you not check
you
Netflix
gotta check
first?
Netflix
No, I
first
didn't
all the
check
time.
Netflix.
Why?
I just assumed Children of the Corn was not on Netflix.
I'm sort of like you too, though. Like,
There's nothing ever like that on Netflix.
well, but also what I feel is I assume that when I'm browsing Netflix, since all it shows me practically is horror movies, that I would have seen it while browsing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't. It was buried in Netflix. Children of the Corn.
I always look up every movie that we do on Netflix.
You didn't have
first.
to subscribe to Urban Network.
Usually with Netflix, it's always like the other movie, like that I'm looking that they'll have like, okay, they won't have Children of the Corn, but they'll have like Village of the Damned.
Yeah.
That evil child movie with Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, which we'll have to
always
see at some point.
They always have like the generic version of what I'm looking for. It's like, let's see if they got Dawn of the Dead. No, they've got, Night of the Living Dead Diaries or some crap.
Yeah, no, that's true. But it was there. I checked. I was like, oh, there it is.
That's the first thing I checked.
Also, this movie just ends, sorta. You're like, what? It's over? They're like they're in the corn-stalked car. What does he get in there?
We'll send him a note from Washington or something.
Well, he goes in there to get the map, and then crazy priest girl tries to cut him from the back.
Gets the sickle out again.
And they knock her out with the door. So it's like a barely.
It's like one more jump scare.
Tiny little last climax. They're like, oh, everything's fine. Oh, we're gonna go. Oh, the bitch is in the back seat. I knocked her out. Okay, we're good to go. And they're like talking. He's like getting out of the car and still talking. He's like, well, and like while they're talking, like the end just fades on screen.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. So we'll walk. And it's like the end. It's like walking, and then
they had to put it on there.
And then they're still talking, and then like the credits start rolling, and you're like, what? What's going on right now?
You guys can hang out with us for like a day or two, and then they start laughing.
Send them it's like the whole thing. Was like, I can't remember the little one-liner, but it's something like we'll send them a postcard from Seattle or something, and then
get well card.
Credits roll.
Get well
Carry
card.
on my wayward son.
Yep.
There'll be peace when you are done. High five, like the jump up high five caught in slow
We're
motion.
off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Sorry.
Oh God, yeah. It does end kind of weird.
It ends way
They
weird.
must like adopt the kids. Job and Sarah go with them.
I felt like I had to just keep watching, like it wasn't over yet. I was like, what?
And it was like silent. There was no music. It was like corn husks like chattering, and then.
Am I the only one that like 65% of the time watches all of the credits to the end?
I sometimes do because I know they play like a little like encore kind
Like
of
you're
thing
still.
at the very end.
I don't even do it because of that. I'm just like still sort of like letting the movie roll around, and I'm listening to the soundtrack, and I'm just sort of in it still.
I do that a lot.
And Shannon always is like, it's over. What are you doing? I'm like,
Danny just screamed, "It's never over!"
like weekly, she's like, why are you watching the credits? I'm like,
Yeah, I do that too at times.
yeah.
Do you guys notice that
wondered.
when Isaac does scream when he gets the laser fire up his body, he screams like Furlong. He has like that kind of shortening like voice that screams.
It started and got worse. It was like, damn you people, damn you, mom.
Yeah, he was totally screaming.
If Isaac was like the chosen one, why did the walker behind the rose kill him?
Exactly, but he comes back.
But then
like
he comes back briefly.
possessed, kind of.
Which
like,
and that seemed
dead.
half-assed too. Was he a zombie? Was he possessed? Was he dead? I don't know.
Malachi,
Yeah,
come here.
yeah.
I'll get you. And then he
My
takes him
pretty
down.
and your little dog too.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog. Too. Yeah, that fight scene between Bert and Malachi was a little wimpy. He got stabbed. Bert got stabbed by the crazy priest girl, and he could only use his one arm, so he was like slapping him. Psh, psh.
Yeah,
and he's like,
he's doing shame to the name Bert.
and then
Yes. Oh man, would it be so much
Shame
better?
that
if Burt
name.
What
Young
if Burt
was in
Young
this?
was there? He would have fucking knocked around all these kids, and they would have listened to him by Joe.
This
God
movie, if
damn
Burt
it.
Young was in it, this movie would have been like 7 minutes.
yeah.
He would have shown up, knocked a couple of them around, and reamed them, and then they would be obedient again.
Yeah. God.
He wouldn't even yell at them. He would pull up in front of them, and then his son would pull up behind him as if they were following him, and then he'd ream his son for driving too fast.
Yep.
And then all the kids would be like, "Oh fuck."
I just had, come on, man, you gotta stop and get a pack of cigarettes,
He's really
Dad.
mad.
Oh, you think you're grown? You think you're grown, Malachi? Just because you're 8.5 feet tall and you're ginger? You think you're a big man, don't you? As he's just slapping him around and Malachi's just weeping, just sobbing.
Although Bert does tell him right, he kind of talks to them, and he's like, "What did you rewrite the whole thing, or just the parts that don't suit your needs?" So he like talks them out of it at the very end, and they all like, "Oh, he's right. We shouldn't have killed our parents. What are we thinking?"
Yeah, it took this one guy to convince them that
this one guy.
And like
shouldn't have murdered
three
the entire
sentences.
town.
3 sentences, and they're like, "Oh, maybe we are."
Oh
being-
wow! I just never looked at it that way. That is kind of unfair, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Why do we kill our parents? They're dead. And then Malachi, get him, kill him, and
Please somebody kill him.
Please. Do I have any more notes on
Well,
this?
we have so
that-
they did take a few things from the Bible, like a child should lead them,
Well, yeah.
and that's obviously from
I mean, these are just givens. here.
yeah, Old Testament and all that stuff. But yeah, it's there's some screwed up stuff in it that kind of was screwed up for the kids to be doing. That kind of psychological fact was a little creepy, but other than that,
I just thought
there wasn't-
overall it was a little bit of a half-assed effort, and I don't know what they did with $800,000.
there were some jump scares, but not a couple of them.
Yeah, I don't know. They got the same digital guy that did Double Dragon or something to do the effects on this.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Double Dragon could win an Oscar compared to this like weird. I can't even explain. I guess it's computerized.
I
I
guess.
don't know what. How was it digitally
I don't know.
on the old green screen? Mac
No,
computer?
it was just some kind of some kind of. I don't even know. It was ridiculous though.
Somebody with an IBM
Yeah,
somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
someone on a $25,000
newest thing.
computer.
That computer generated effect was $300,000 of the $800,000 budget.
And everyone was
Because
like,
they weren't paying
"Whoa."
Linda Hamilton and this guy any money.
No,
Like,
It seemed like she had some, like, her lines were kind of like
They
they didn't know what to give her to say at the very
they
end.
paid
there.
Linda Hamilton in cases of Bush.
Yeah,
that's right.
and cartons of Marlboro lights or Reds even.
I'm about to say that girl smokes Marlboro Red.
Yeah,
Okay.
Marlboro Reds for sure.
Yeah, that's what happened there.
So then they obviously they hook up the hose to the gas line, and then this is when the worst CGI or effect came in. Everything's on fire, and then you see the creature or whatever it is, the behind the rose come out of the fire, the face of it come through the
Yeah.
flames,
I'm burning.
Yeah.
and then
I'm the creature behind
And
the
they save the day.
rose.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just seemed.
It definitely was soft. This movie is definitely no Pet Cemetery.
No.
Yeah. I mean, it was still a good concept. I mean, Stephen King didn't write
Some more
the
explanation.
dialogue.
Stephen King's probably like, it's supposed to be a short story. You guys, he could have filled it in a lot more, probably.
Yeah.
Which is what he was doing if he already had 35 pages of just introduction.
Yeah.
So
And that could have been condensed, but the guys just didn't. They wanted to go with something short and sweet and
just
to the
goes
point.
to show you, let the man write the script and take the reins, unless your other option is Stanley Kubrick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hack. No, I think that is kind of the thing with Stephen King, though. There are so many, like the It miniseries, and there's so many things that you can look at from King that are like, how does this man still get options for movies? Because like the mini, I mean, it just is. But I think that's why, though, like what we saw with the new It, it was so good, but because it stays pretty true to probably what King wanted. Where I think like Maximum Overdrive, even though he directed it, I'm sure the studio had a lot to do with it. But like this Maximum Overdrive, even Pet Sematary, which is great, it could have been a lot better. The It miniseries could have been a lot better. The Shining miniseries was basically perfection.
I mean, it followed the book pretty close.
No.
But
it's just kind of crazy to me is like you have one of the greatest, writers of all time, to a certain extent, and he's writing the screenplay for the adaptation for his short story, and you're just like, no, we're just not gonna. I don't know this. It just seems a little bit too wordy.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go a different direction. Where this movie has hardly any dialogue, and also hardly any action. It's kind of like the worst of both worlds. It's like they don't explain anything to you. They don't really talk a lot, and nothing really happens except for a lot of spilt coffee. There is an egregious
and a lot
amount
of corn,
spilt coffee.
Yes,
and corn, and like they didn't even feign to pretend to explain the significance of how the corn is magic.
Yeah, no, it just appears everywhere.
Right, not the cornfield. We understand that's probably kind of magic because, Tom lives back there, whatever they call the lurker in the rows.
Yes,
but no, but like every piece of corn is magic in this town.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, exactly. So they should have let the man write. They shouldn't have let some goldsmith guy come in and it's probably just they wanted to get done. It was a money ploy, whatever. But if he would have written it, it might have came out to be a better story.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how many of these we're doing. We should have discussed that before during the pre-show or something. Because I think
how many of them are?
I don't know, 10, 12?
Oh
I don't
my
think there's.
God!
I don't think there's. I think there's like 9.
I don't know.
Here, I'll look it up.
Jonathan Brindle was telling me that we're not going to want to do any more after the first one, but we got to at least do a few. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
Yeah. So next one is 1993.
I think when I was doing a schedule at one point, when
Final
I
Sacrifice.
actually was trying to do that, I had us doing all of them and doing 2 each time. But obviously we messed that up for this one.
The last one was filmed in 2011. So
we'll talk on it.
Genesis. Yes, we will.
And we'll see how many we do.
Yes, praise be the corn. Praise be the one who walks beneath the corns.
Who walks behind the rows.
Behind the rows.
Beneath the. Praise be the husk. Praise be the corn husker that husks the corns beneath the rows of corns. Yes.
Are you watching something in the background?
No, I just got my phone was making all kind of racket on Facebook. I was checking to see if I needed to give any more shout outs.
Ah, yes.
Maybe
There's so many. I mean, I've been really the group has really been doing awesome and I hope we get some really good memes for Children of the Corn. There should be a lot to do with a 25-year-old Isaac who's 3'7" and a 9.5 foot tall ginger. So
yes. Well, speaking of that, make sure you participate in the horror halftime by and I know we're not quite ending yet, but submit your memes in the group with hashtag horror halftime.
And actually, I'm looking here. It says there's 10. There's 9 that are named Children of the Corn. But there's one that was before this one called Disciples of the Crow that is in this series. But looks like it's the same thing as this one that we just did.
There wasn't even any crows in this movie, man. You can't just flip the script like that.
No, wait. It's a short. Never mind. It's a 30-minute short. Never mind. I mean, it still could have done it, but still.
Well,
so there's 9 altogether.
Did you guys watch anything this week?
Did you?
I watched Winchester.
Yes, that's right. Tell us about it. Did you like it?
Winchester.
Surprisingly, really good.
That's something to say for Robbie.
It's got it has jump scares, which I'm not a huge fan of, but. No, I mean I like the story. It had a little bit of a twist, but
Jason Clarke's in it.
Jason Clarke was very good I've never seen anything with him, and I mean he has a lead in this movie. I like Jason Clarke a lot in it. I thought the story was really good. Like, kind of, you're not really going to guess it so much, but you know the very end on how they defeat the baddie in the movie is pretty kind of cheesy, but I mean, other than that, I thought it had really good effects. Helen Mirren is a great actress. Jason Clarke was really good in it, and it's fun because it's a period piece horror movie, so that's kind of cool to have like a supernatural movie that takes place I think it takes place like in 1906 or something. So yeah, I liked it.
I definitely want to watch it for sure. I like the old. And in Winchester, that's a house in outside of San Francisco. It's like an actual house that's kind of based on a true story, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you actually still go to the house. It's like a tourist attraction still.
Nice.
So I thought it was really neat. I mean, of course, like the house is real and the woman is real, Miss Winchester and everything. But of course, the story is it's just for fun. But I thought it was good. I thought compared to a lot of the other stuff that's out there, I was pretty happy with it.
Hell yeah, we'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
Where'd you watch it on again?
It was on the Amazon.
Amazon.
Okay, yeah, cool.
I paid to rent it. It was worth the rent. I liked it. And then today while I was kind of bored hanging at the house, I watched Creepshow.
Nice, classic.
I saw you.
It's still great.
I saw you post
really good.
I saw you post that little Creepshow reference.
Did you comment on it, Danny?
I didn't. No, I'm a scroller. I don't really. I'm a huge interactor. Yeah, I need to be better about that. I need to post more shit.
I need just to create a Facebook like tomorrow and see if they bust me.
I am tempted. I am excited to see what's the new one with Toni Collette or whatever. Hereditary.
Oh yeah.
That looks. I'm hoping it's good. That could really go either way. Yeah. It could be really good or really bad. I'm excited for that. And then this weekend, not horror related, I think I'm not a big comic book fan, but I did watch Deadpool recently, and I am pretty excited to go. I think I may actually go to the theater and see Deadpool 2.
Because you had not seen the first one?
I hadn't seen the first one until about 8 months ago.
Oh, okay.
I just not a big fan of comic book movies, but I am a big fan of.
I'm not a big fan either.
Ryan Reynolds. I like Deadpool.
I know you want his hot bod.
Oh God, yes. They had some thing to where like I guess they built his his comic book his character's costume, and they put like muscle padding and stuff in it, obviously, to, like really make them look shredded. Yeah. And they had to take it out because Ryan Reynolds is actually that shredded. Yeah. That they didn't have to use it. So
I just was catching a clip of an interview they did with Ryan Reynolds and Josh Brolin.
Yeah, he plays Cable.
Yeah,
in it.
And
I love
the
Josh
new one.
Brolin.
And so they were talking about how Josh Brolin was saying, well, because the interviewer said, Ryan, you have that suit, but bro, like Josh, this is all you. It's all you. And Josh was like, no, like Ryan, that's all him too. There's no bumps or padding in that suit. And he did say that Josh Brolin, when he was filming on Avengers, that there's a couple guys, he's like, I won't name any names, that were like, without the suit on, obviously had not been working out or doing anything. And then they throw the suit on and they're like, oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, but supposedly Brolin, like Hugh Jackman, they're actually, when they do these movies, they're monsters.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they put on a ton of weight.
Yeah.
And a ton of muscle.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not horror related, but I know it kind of coincides. There's a lot of comic book fans that are big horror movie fans.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for Deadpool. The Avengers and the rest of it, I don't. I could take it or leave it. Doesn't make a difference to me. But Deadpool looks good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
You watch anything, Scotty?
I didn't get to anything this week. Yep.
I watched.
Sure, you didn't watch like Mary Poppins or Frozen.
I didn't.
Or like Anastasia.
I watched Moana again with
Busy, man.
I watched Moana with Stella.
Well, that
I've
counts
still never
because you're
seen
with your
that.
daughter.
It's a good movie. I watched. Oh God, I watched Satanic finally on Netflix, which a lot of you have probably seen already.
What'd you
Is
think?
that the one with
It
the
was-
girl from Modern Family in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the CGI birds that are crashing into the pool.
Yeah, it was bad. It was
Really?
It was really bad. Don't watch it. Just like no one watch it.
Satanic.
Satanic. No need to watch it. I'm like forgetting what it was even about now. But yes, it did have CGI birds that crashed into a pool.
Man.
The fuck? What? Like I'm blanking on a lot of it because I thought it was so bad.
It was where they all go to Hollywood to like go to all the famous murder
Yes.
spots, and they go to, like,
Manson and stuff.
yeah, they go
And
to,
they
like,
go to the
It was
hotel
that
room.
bad, you forgot it.
That's what it is. Okay, now I remember.
after CGI crows start crashing into the pool, you absolutely have a blackout. You're like, why?
That's why.
You're like, why am I even here right now?
Yes. So it was bad. It was not good. And then the ending's like, what the fuck? It's like they did a twist ending that made no sense just so they could like pat themselves on the back and be like, what really happened? Huh?
But yeah, they did like this. They did that ending to make you like almost feel for the terrible, terrible characters in this movie,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't work.
It was
You're
dumb.
like, oh, thank God it's over.
Yeah. It was, the characters were horrible. Then I did watch, because it's on Netflix right now, and I haven't seen it since I was like in fucking middle school. I watched Cube.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
I
good.
love Cube.
Yeah.
When'd you watch that?
Like last night or 2 nights ago?
That's a classic.
It's on Netflix.
Was it still as good as
watched
ever?
Cube.
Yep,
I
it was
watched
good.
Cube after I watched one of the Saws, and I think Cube's better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cube was
is-
awesome.
It's so retro. It's just so weird.
I think the math girl's hot.
Oh man, Cube is great. I need
Yeah.
to.
Such a
See,
great
that's another one-
concept.
That's another one I missed on Netflix. Like I don't understand
Dude,
why
it's
they're
there.
not coming up
It's there
on
right
my
now.
Cube.
Cube is there. Watch it.
I wish I could have came up with that idea.
Yeah. Cube, yeah. All shot on a 14 foot by 14 foot set of a cube. And that's it.
Isn't there a couple of sequels?
Yeah, there is. It's all shot on that one set, and somehow the budget was still like 300 some thousand.
$350,000. Yeah,
I
just
don't know
looked it
how
up.
they even spent that much.
They didn't do great in box office, but who knows if it had a great release or not.
Yeah. Sort of a little cult following now.
Yeah.
Oh, I like them. I think they're awesome.
I don't know if I've ever seen any other ones. I've just seen the first one.
Cube 2, Hypercube, and then Cube 0.
Then Cube 3, the cubening.
The cubening, yes.
Cube 4, Son of Cube.
Son of
Exactly.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Cube. Yeah, I don't think I watched anything this week. Yeah.
Well, we will be back next week with for sure Children of the Corn 2, and we'll see how far we go on this one.
Yep.
Maybe just the first few, but we'll see.
Let you guys know.
Yeah. But But
I guess we need to see if there. Everybody seems to be like the first one's the only one to watch, so maybe we'll get into these, and then one thing we haven't done yet. Do we want to stay on Stephen King or not? But I know that there are actually there are some decent miniseries out there. We may want to. Yeah, we could do 2 or 3 parts on like Rose Red and a couple other ones like that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. But yeah, we'll for sure be back next week doing Children of the Corn 2. I in my head, like growing up, I've always known there were 3, and so in like my head, I'm like, oh, we gotta do 3 of them.
I only knew of 3 too. I had no idea there was like 15 of these things.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Cool. Well, yeah. Don't forget to submit your memes for next week to become the horror freak of the week to win free gear. Go to the Facebook group, Cult Classic Horror. Submit your meme with the hashtag horror halftime. Follow us at CC Horror on Twitter, Cult Classic Horror on Instagram and Facebook, at Danny Bonin, at Scotty Bonin, at the Rob O'Neill _1986 on Twitter.
And then the Rob _CCH podcast on the Insta Faces.
Yeah. And
yes.
Oh, and I think this week I'll be releasing an interview we did like months ago with
it's a good one.
Russell Jeffrey Banks, who was in Ghost House, and he's in some stuff, but he is the lead in sort of their own movie called Who's Watching Oliver, and you might have heard us talk about it before, but it's this brutally awesome, fucked up movie.
Yeah, really fucked up.
We got pre-screener and watched it and interviewed him. And now it's finally releasing, I don't know where, somewhere on July 3rd. And he gave us the go-ahead to release the teaser trailer that they made along with the interview we did with him. So it's going to be awesome. So look out for that.
Very good movie.
I'm going to be we'll release this episode tonight. We're recording right now. It's going to release tonight. I'll probably release that tomorrow or the next day along with the teaser trailer. So keep an eye out for it. You're definitely going to want to watch that movie.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next week.
Later, guys.
Catch you on the flip side.
Don't you blame the movies. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Oh, yes. There will be blood.